between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Henry, pick him out. Watch the run, watch the run. Watch quick.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their number one receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check safety, check safety. Check.
On first down, it's Haskins. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second and 12, Haskins. It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Haskins and the offense with a first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. On first and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Antonio Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Check three, check three, check three.
Jackson now. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. But it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing is Jackson. comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the Titans first down.
Here we go. It's Henry. Good. I'm coming. No. That's it. 52 right here.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. His throw incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch the twist.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Jackson going to throw again. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Whitney merciless. Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Vinatieri's kick is good. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. And that one for the 49ers, now a 2-touchdown advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. They run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Ready. 18 Gator. Tight end right. You got 3. Shift.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Where's 52? Watch the
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL. It's caught. Nelson.
Touchdown, Titans. J.J. Nelson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 bowl game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. The Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. Now Haskins into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marquise Goodwin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And he missed it. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Titans. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Aldrick Robinson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Haskins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Haskins now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Kareem Hunt, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On the delay, Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, the left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Reed. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Jones. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On first down, Hunt. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I know it's a cliche, but he's a Stanford kid, so his ability to read and diagnose and make a play, you kind of figure he's got that, and he does. Nice play by Justin Reed getting near the line of scrimmage and making the tackle. But he can play the deep ball as well. Patrol center field. I just love all of his skill attributes. And when you really need him, he can jump into the slot and cover guys as well.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. Well, Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Marquise Goodwin, 36 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. A give right side now to Hunt. A little juke, shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Haskins going to try to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They